I'm Sienna Jensen, and I love the relationship I have with you guys because I feel like I can introduce you to all the important people in my life. I want to introduce you to my cousin Mac. Mac is 12 years old, is the life of the party. He always finds anything that you find important the most fascinating thing in the world, and he's a loyal best buddy. When Mac was born, he was diagnosed with autism, and I want to bring you into his daily life, what he goes through, and what it's like. Autism is a lifelong disability. It affects your communication and the way you interpret the world. Autism affects and impacts your nervous system. It creates a difficulty communicating. Also, they have obsessive behaviors, repetitive behaviors as well, and social interaction struggles. With these symptoms, there are many things that become overwhelming, like sensory overloads, where sound, touch, loud noises, even their sensitivity to bright lights and the smells can create a physical and emotional overload. This can become painful, even discouraging, when others can see life in a different way, but they are impacted by small changes that become distressful. But each of these children and adults have many, many talents. I want to tell you a story about my cousin Mac. When I was on my mission, I got a call from my parents full of laughter. They said when he was 12, he got ordained a priest in the church, or a teacher. He was able to pass the sacrament. That's a sacred ordinance that we partake in every Sunday. And as he was doing so, he has these obsessive interests. It's either a star in a movie or a singer, and he acts like this person, dresses up as them, talks like them. And as he's getting ready to go, his mom asked him, Mac, where's your Harry Potter wand? He said, I don't have it. As he proceeds to tie his shoe, his mom shoots out of his white shirt. And she was shocked. She's like, Mac, you can't be Harry Potter at church. Mac has the most tender heart. When I was gone, he carried my photo around in my house and said, where's Cece? Where's Cece? I couldn't believe he could remember me and remember all the memories we had together. I'm here to tell you that Mac has improved exponentially in his social skills and how he deals with those sensory overloads because he has been integrated into normal classrooms. So I'm here to tell you, we need to integrate autism. Did you know that 1 in 68 school-age students have been diagnosed with autism? That means that you may well know plenty of people that have been diagnosed with this disorder. They have higher skills where they're way sensitive to these sensory overloads, and there's others that are more tolerable, where it's more low-graded. With autism, it's all about the support and the care that we bring. So why should you integrate autism? Increase communication. I want you to imagine the way you spoke when you were in first grade. Now imagine that your parents hold you back for 6 years. You go to hang out with all of your friends in the 6th grade. Do you think that you are going to communicate at the same level as them? No. You are surrounded by those first graders year after year after year. This is what many struggle with autism. When they are surrounded in their own classes, they're not able to increase their communication, to feel important, to feel heard. So why else should you integrate autism? Improve self-image. We all know what it feels like to be excluded from something. You focus on yourself. How do I look? What am I going to say? Is this going to be important? Can I contribute? But you also know what it feels like to be included, right? You forget about what you look like. You feel important. You know that you are an asset to whatever they're doing. There is a quote that says, a strong positive self-image is the best possible preparation for success. We should want to desire the success for all kids, whether they're integrated in autism, whether they have autism or not. So lastly, why else should you integrate autism? Create awareness. As I have been surrounded by my cousin, he has been the greatest blessing in my life. I know that if kids start off at a young age, when they're able to be surrounded by differences, they will be able to better handle them in the future. This will decrease bullying, and also, in the future, if their children has autism, it'll be more approachable. I want to tell you that Mac has some of the greatest strengths I've ever met in person. He's changed my life, has helped me see the positive in things, and has brought a perspective that I would have never had without him in my life. So let's review. Why should you integrate autism? Increase communication, improve self-image, and create awareness. Integrate autism. Thank you.